Big data analytics is one of the industry that is set to do very well in the future. And we all know by now that this big data analytics industry, it started growing a decade ago and it is showing no signs of slowing down. Now with that in mind, Palantir Technologies is one of the companies in this industry that is doing so great. I mean, by now you'll remember that this same company generated a total revenue of 1.1 billion US dollars for the year 2020. I mean, you will remember that early this year, Palantir announced its partnership with IBM, which that partnership was set to bring in new clients or customers into Palantir Technologies. And you'll remember that the more clients or customers come into Palantir Technologies and do business, is the more that this company will generate tons and tons of revenue. So this deal was one of the deals that even personally attracted me to start investing in this stock. Otherwise, we cannot forget that this coming Tuesday, Palantir Technology is set to release their earnings report. And so many of the Palantir investors are wondering what those results will be like. I mean, you'll remember that this Palantir Technology for the Q1 of 2021, it is expected to produce an EPS or an earnings per share of 0.04, which I definitely think that it is going to beat this expected EPS once again. I mean, just this past week we read about the new deals or new contracts that Palantir Technology that just got into. We also read about the renewal of one of their contracts, which we will cover on this video today. Otherwise, with all that, allow me to welcome you to yet another awesome video. Now on today's video, guys, as I've said, we'll be looking at the latest developments that we just read or that just come out this past week, and how those latest developments can impact this Palantir stock. So please do watch this video until the end, because I definitely think that at the end of this video you will definitely like what I have in store for you. Otherwise, please note that I'm not a professional financial advisor. If you seek professional financial advice, you already know what to do. You need to go and consult the professionals. So I think before we go into the Palantir new partnership that was announced this past week, we look at the latest development with regards the Royal Navy and Palantir Technologies extending their contract. Now this past week Friday, Palantir Technologies announced its renewal of its contract with the Royal Navy for the Foundry platform, which brought a lot of excitement to the Palantir Technologies, because you remember that the renewal of this contract in a nutshell or in simple terms just simply means that Palantir is once again going to generate more revenue or income from this partnership. So the renewal of this contract by Royal Navy will benefit this Royal Navy to continue enjoying the benefits of using this Palantir's Foundry platform, which is a very good thing, because you remember that Royal Navy indicated that they said that with this Foundry platform they were able to mitigate most of the problems that came with the pandemic, which is a very good thing, because you remember that many companies struggled to recover from the heat of the pandemic. So this company is indicating, or it indicated, that it was able to mitigate a lot of problems because of these Foundry platforms. So I believe that this is one of the main reasons that they are continuing, or they have extended their agreement or their contract agreement with Palantir Technologies, because it looks like this Foundry platform, it's really working for them. Otherwise, going to the big news that we just read about Palantir this past week, Cellularity announced their multi-year partnership with Palantir Technologies. So yes guys, this past week we just read that Cellularity entered into a multi-year partnership with Palantir Technologies, which is once again what we've been waiting for as investors, because you'll remember that at the previous videos where I was talking about Palantir Technologies, I was indicating that one thing that will attract more investors into coming and invest into Palantir, and also what will make the current Palantir investors to stay long onto this company, it's when they are seeing more companies coming into partnership with Palantir Technologies, so that they are able to enjoy or use Palantir's services. So this brought a lot of excitement this past week when I read about this multi-year partnership of Palantir with Cellularity. So on this partnership, Palantir Technologies will use their Foundry platform that leverages the AI, or the artificial intelligence, leading to a better data-driven decision making. So Cellularity didn't indicate as to how much Palantir will make from this partnership, but you and me can definitely agree that they will make some good revenue from this partnership, which is something that I definitely believe that it will encourage us as Palantir long-term investor to stay long into this company, because like I've said, these are some of the things that we expect Palantir to do. We expect Palantir to have so many partnerships, as this will also definitely mean that this company, it's continuing to grow. The good thing about Palantir, and I'm not sure that if you've noticed, it looks like their Foundry platform, it's doing so great. That is why it continues to attract more and more clients or customers into coming and wanting to do partnerships with Palantir Technology, because it looks like there are good testimonies about this Foundry platform, which I definitely think that once again it will continue to attract more people into coming and invest, or into coming and do a partnership with Palantir Technologies. So I definitely think that Palantir Technologies is one of the good stocks that are set to do very well in the future. I mean, for the fact that you see big fishes or big investors like Kathy of ARK Invest piling more almost every week on this stock, that should definitely mean or encourage you to stay long into this company, because they might know, or she might know, more information that probably us as individual investors don't know. So this should just encourage you into staying long into this company. I mean, I am very encouraged when I see big investors like Kathy Woods of ARK investing or continuing to invest in this stock almost every week. When I see this, I just get encouraged to stay long onto this company. So I definitely think that you should also do the same and stay long onto this company, because I definitely think that, as I've always been saying, big data analytics is one of the sectors or industries that are set to do very well in the future, and it's showing no signs of slowing down. Otherwise, guys, with all that, I make tons and tons of stock market investing videos, and if you think that this video was amazing, please don't forget to hit that like button, and if you're new, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that YouTube can notify you every time I release a video. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And by the way, I definitely think that this coming Tuesday, Palantir Technologies will release good results that will definitely blow our minds. So stay long onto this company. Otherwise, I wish you nothing but the best, as I've said, and God bless you all.